Hey, wonderful, wonderful, beautiful people. A pleasant evening to everybody, or morning actually. So, beautiful people. I bought the Jamaica Observer yesterday, but I was looking on their online platform on Instagram, and it only could have showed the reel, as in REEL, a video of a line of motor vehicles and the drivers waiting for the mechanics of the new Chinese development to do their different servicing or repair work or whatever it is as it regards the maintenance of the motor vehicles. I'm going to say something and it's really going to sound bad. Believe you me, it has nothing to do with not supporting our black people. But unfortunately, our black people are not necessarily always nice people or kind people, as in kind-hearted people. For years, especially women have been robbed, have been scammed, have been duped, have been tricked in terms of what the fee for whatever repair work that needs to be done on a motor vehicle. The astronomical figures that some of these mechanics, body men, or whatever you want to call yourself as it relates to repairing motor vehicle. And I'm so happy that God has sent a remnant. He has sent a rescue to the people of Jamaica who have been struggling, and the two eye them dig out with the people in final, the two eye them at the back of them head and dig out them the two there as well. They were left with no eyes because of the injustice, unfairness, wickedness, and evil acts of some of these mechanics, body men, whatever you want to call yourself, as it relates to motor vehicles. Because you have the idea that is, and women in particular, they have no knowledge of things with motor vehicles and the things that many of you, the bandulu, things that some of you have done. I don't feel sorry for uno. A good. You could have ball blood. I say, someone na go V na va. Una can't dinner do. Una too wicked and evil. Una too wicked. Some of you have no heart. And what you do, you profile people sometimes. So if they look rich, they must have it. You know, you don't know what it is that they're going through, and you dig out the two eye them where you see in front and the two eye them at the back of them head to save their lives, you know, to save themselves. And you dig out the eye them, you dig out all the bug out of them nose. You understand me? And the tartar and gingivitis out of them teeth. Uno no make Colgate. Well, me for right to say Colgate deal with the job. Uno wicked and evil. Honestly, I don't feel sorry for some of you. The mechanic that works on my vehicle, decent human being, fair in his pricing. You understand what I'm saying? Fear in his price. And he's not going to tell me to get something that is not needed for the car, or to have me coming back, knowing that he has already done the job, or he can do the job just to rob me. He has been fair, my mechanic, but there are not many. And I'm not saying I'm the only one. I can only speak to mine, so I can remain with mine. But you see, someone are good. You think the people would be just joining the Chinese because they're prejudiced, or they're discriminatory, or they're biased because they don't want to support the black people? No, it is not that. In this case, I'm going to categorically state that that is not why they're doing it. For years, people have been complaining about you mechanics, but because people can't lift up their motor vehicle in their hands and carry it overseas, for some overseas mechanic to fix it. And finally, God has heard the cry, seen the wickedness, and send me say, and if you not can do all kind of evil towards them, because you try that, it's going to be like when you say when the Bible talks about Abraham's seed, or his nation, he became like a nation, his lineage, you know, his descendants. You know, they're going to just be numerous. So they can try all kind of things to try to get rid of them. You know, or not too wicked. And a thief will never prosper, not too tan bad. Because someone all in our rob the people and we go and couldn't know better. The money come like butter against the sun. They like butter against one fire. Oh no wicked, oh no wicked, oh no wicked, oh no wicked. No, sir. Oh no tan bad. No, I don't feel sorry for no. Go on Chinese with them. Take them. If you have a good mechanic, you can stay with your good mechanic who you know is not robbing you, is not stealing from you, not scamming you, chopping you, and all manner of evil. We live in a day where things are hard and difficult, and don't profile people unless the people them look poor and pauperized and chat bad and sound dunce and illiterate on a charge outside of those parameters, unfortunately, and I have to say it that way. You charge people not even an arm and a leg. They told you wouldn't even make them stay with one of their feet. You won't even give them one foot to stay with. You won't even let them stay with one of the hands. You take out, you chop off, you dismember them. You dismember them. The 2 hand then chop off, the 2 feet then chop off, the 2 eye then pluck out where you see in front and the 2 one them are back. And plug the 2 hole them in the nose hole and gag the mouth. That's how horrible and wicked some of you mechanics, body, men, whatever no want to call them. They say once they deal with car in one fashion or another. Wherever no want falter under. The whole of them may put on a mechanic. You know, like in Jamaica, we call everything karate. Whether martial arts, kung fu, or fu kong, whatever they want, karate. Once I jump up and kick up and box up, karate. So the same thing make a mechanic, me no business one I want to say. Once I go up on a mechanic, I could have paint on a paint the mechanic. I could have electrician a little more mechanic, me I call it. No mechanic, yes. My vocabulary is limited. Mechanic. A good for someone. Gotta beat someone, you know. You notice how God this year and last year, you say probably all next year, is a year of reckoning, is a year of judgment, is a year of beating, because you know wicked one thing you cannot sow peas and reap corn. You just don't know when your day of reckoning and harvesting is coming. A good. And I hear that they're so efficient. I was listening to more than one man speak. And while they were speaking at different intervals, different spaces and time, they were saying that you carry your vehicle there, you don't have them not carry the vehicle there January 2023 and then get it back January 2027. You give your car in for whatever reason it may be, and you give it in January 2024, and you look at January 2027, you get back the vehicle. And some parts missing, so wire gone, this gone out of the car. When you drive the car, you wonder is if a car, hand car to run. Do it a leany and a dippy. It a dippy and leany. Come back worse than ever before. Black people. Me, be afraid of someone now. A lot of you are not nice. A lot of you are not kind-hearted. Many of you are just horrible and wicked and thief. You see the difficulties that people are going through. I don't care if they look beautiful and they look rich like whoever. You say look rich. Looking and being that is that they're fundamentally two different things, because you know Jamaicans just love to dress up. That's one of the culture of Jamaican people. That's one of our cultures. We like to look good and dress up. So you can't look at them because them look rich means that they are. I don't want them to look shabby and shoddy. Most times have the money. Miser it up sometimes. Or just they're thrifty. And not look for dig out. You understand? All whole when I ready for dig out. Move! A good for some. Not all, because you do have good mechanics, body men, whatever you call yourselves. Just call your mechanics for now, for this particular conversation. We will learn to be honest. Honesty should be your only policy, not your best only. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Read TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe. Give me one of those lions. Thank you.